Hello, hello Scorpio. Thank you very much for joining me for your August reading 2018. And my name's Lorian and I'm with Tomes and Tarot. And this is going to be a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon and Rising. So do check out those aspects if they are in your chart, because you can probably find out a myriad of different energies that will be complementing you for this month ahead. So if you do want a reading from myself with specific questions pertaining for you, that's the email to email or get in contact with me, loriantarot@gmail.com. The link is also below for my website where you can purchase a reading just directly. But yeah, if you have any questions, email me. Alright, so let's see what's going on for my fellow Scorpios. A lot of people still don't know about me that I am a Scorpio. I think it's because I present very happy. And typically Scorpio has a really bad reputation. So yeah, let's see whether we can prove them wrong this August, even though it is Mercury retrograde. Okie. And I just looked at the clock and it was 1111. So I think, do they want me to do another one? Let's see. Oh, Eight of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, what is it with me? Okay, 3 of Wands. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do as the sun sets on the last day of August. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Okay, well, there's obviously a lot of work. There's obviously a lot of repetition. But you're proving yourself. You're proving yourself every step of the way. You have a lot to give. You have a lot of chance. There's just a lot of chance coming through. Don't hold on to things you can't get rid of. Maybe that's like negativity or something. Don't hold on too much to the things that, you know, will eventually you'll absorb and you can't get rid of. Feels like you're looking outwards rather than inwards, which can be a very good thing. And I do think that you're waiting for your right time. You're waiting for your ship to come in. In fact, by the end of the month, I think you should be in a very good position to welcome that luck, to welcome those opportunities, to welcome the things that you've wanted for so long. Maybe the last 8 years, that's what they just said to me. So they're welcoming you this in. But let's go first to here. So you do have the 8 of Pentacles, which is basically same stuff, different day. You're ploughing things out. You're doing the revisions, or you're doing the tests, or you're doing the thing. You just every single day you're focusing on the same thing. But you're making yourself better. You're making yourself more refined. You're learning with every single step that you take on this journey. And I think that this is very, very good for you. It's about change. It's about that education, the engagement with your skills, the movement and the improvement that you're going to give yourself, the experiences within your achievements, because you overcome challenges. Like, for instance, you go up against a wall, right? Got to do it again, making it perfect, refining myself all the time. So I think this is very much like just beavering away. I'm really just making things as best as they can. Not necessarily perfect, but certainly to a very high level. And I think that's going to be like, as soon as you crack the code, because that's what it feels like to me, you're cracking the code, you're doing something and you're like, boom, I know what I'm doing. I know what this means. And it's kind of like a breakthrough coming through here. But I do feel with this one in particular, this is very much about the kind of community around you, the sort of teamwork and the collaboration. Maybe some people haven't been as helpful as they should have been, and they just feel like they've been looking at you expecting you to do it all. But I think now you're actually going a different way. You're saying to people that, you know, you can do it this way. But for some of you, I do feel like it's just proving the skills that you've got, showing them how it's done and saying, look, you doubted me, but I've actually made some headway on this. It could also be that you're encouraging others to do something very good. It could be that you're this person saying, you know what, you're doing it really, really well. Or you're committing to the vision that you've had in mind and you're actually executing it really well. And you may surprise even yourself by how well you execute it, to be honest. So I do think that's really strong for you. Again, the only thing is I think you don't have to hold on to things. Kind of like you want things to be stable, you want things to be secure, but for some of you, you may be like you're hiding things away. You're too grasping onto it, like, oh, I can't lose this, I can't lose this, I need to focus on making money, I need to focus on this, when really this is the most important bit. You know, this bit is the most important bit. The money bit, fine, lose that worry, let go of that worry, you'll be provided for while you focus on the other things that are more important. Don't worry about that. All you need to be is prepared. You need to be prepared. You need to have the preparation, the foresight. You're waiting for things to come to you. You've done it now. You're looking out. You can see the horizon. You can see your path very clearly. You're waiting. You're waiting to be able to step on that ship to the next stage. And I honestly do feel that you are going to make those changes and make that progress that you've always wanted. The way that they've put it into my head is that you have so dearly wanted. So yes, you're going to get something that I think you'll be pleased about. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Harvesting. King of Wands. Okay. Two fours together. There you go. And then the Hierophant. I'm just going to move these back a little bit. Or maybe, instead of doing that, I should move the cards a little bit. There we go. Okay. So you have a harvest. With this card, it's definitely a harvest. This is something that you're coming into. It's about having that profit. So the amount of investment that you've put in yourself, you're going to get that harvested. You're going to have the payoff for that. And I do think that you are going to have some awareness and very much some kind of big move. I don't know what it means. It's like this change. It's like, right, I'm going to utilize this and I'm actually going to be paid handsomely for it, or I'm going to get the recognition I want, or I'm going to feel very much like, you know, my creativity, my spirituality is just flowing through me. Something really does feel like you have achieved and you're feeling very good about it. That's all. You've achieved something you feel really good about. Then you have the King of Wands to do with the Three of Pentacles, and to be honest, it could be that this person is the person you're impressing. It could be the fact that this person is coming forwards and saying, really good. And normally, because this guy signals a visionary, an entrepreneur, a manager, somebody who sees talent and wants to make a sale, it could be somebody to do with sales, he comes in with a very strong energy and goes, yeah, I'm going to make something of this. I'm really going to do something. And to be honest, I do feel like there's a great deal of achievement you can understand. You feel like there's something that you're wanting to move forwards with, it feels like, and he gives you the doors, he gives you the key to the doors, leads you through. He's going to be your champion almost. That's what it feels like to me. Or it could be that you complete something for this guy. You know, he could give you an assignment and he goes, you know, impress me, and you do. So it could be that comes through. But again, we've got the two fours, so this is about stability normally, but these two are the negative force. So unfortunately, to me, I think that there's a balance that's needed. So again, you're holding too much onto money, which could make you go, oh gosh, you know, I mean, I didn't try this last time, didn't work. What's different about this one? What's different about this one? Focusing on the past disappointments and not taking up the new opportunity will only be counterproductive. You know, I think that you really do need to focus on what's right in front of you rather than the past. And it could also be, you know, that you have a little bit of apathy, but you're contemplating too much before you make the next move. You just need to do it. You know, you can wait forever, but it may not work out. You know what I mean? You just need to go. It may not come to you. You may need to go after it. And because it seems to be like a rigid thing that you can't get into, or like at the moment, this looks like such a big, how to explain it? Conformity. The status this represents the status you want to me. Like it represents a government building or a big company or something like that. Or the reputation that you want. Because you want to be identified as this kind of set person or in that set place. And you've worked so hard. You have to go after this. You have to go after it. Because this is your entering into this area. And I really honestly feel like that's going to be so good for you. But enough of me rambling. You got a lot of hard work for you in August. Head down, keep going. Ignore Mercury retrograde as best you can if your technology allowed you to. Honestly, my laptops have been not working at all. My PC decides to slow down when I'm got ready to... Don't get me started. So let's just have a look and see what the oracle cards have to say for you. Okie dokie 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 do. Ooh, wake up call. I don't like this card because I have this fear because, alright, maybe I should analyse this with you. I have this fear of tsunamis and tidal waves and stuff like that, even though I'm a water sign and I love the sea. But it's basically about your emotions, I think, can just be like, whoa. If you walked out and saw that coming towards you, you'd have something brown in your pants, because I think there's a shock, maybe there's a factor that makes you go, oh crikey, I need to work at this, I need to do this, I'm running out of time, or something like that. Not the saying you're gonna die next week, it's just like, oh, I need, my dreams are passing me by, I need to go for them. There's something that wakes you up this month. Let me see if I can just get a clarifier. Alright, activate. Okay, you are going to be activated. Oh, okay. So this could be your spiritual practice. You could get a lot. I've just gone all tingly. This is a start of something new. This is a start of something pretty darn big for you. Wow. Health-wise, I think you're going to go up to a certain level. Wow. This is good. I mean, ordinarily I'd say, oh, we're going to get loads of wind and we're going to have some floods and stuff. But this isn't a world reading. This is all to do with your spirituality and some darn good energy that's coming through to you. But you need to be in a good place in order to recognize that and in order to take advantage of that. And at the bottom, because I forgot, ooh, Devil card. Don't get too down on your laurels. Don't rest on your laurels. Don't believe people who live in hopelessness and ignorance. Don't focus on materialism, like I want this car, or I want this computer, or I want this. Don't focus on that. Focus on what you can gain creatively. Focus on what you can gain for your soul, and you'll be activated very soon. Ooh, okay, so let me know in the comments below how August goes for you. I hope it goes really well. If you do want to email me, lauriantarot@gmail.com, for any reading requests, or just click the link to my website, which is below, and it'll take you straight there. If you do want to leave any information like what you've seen in these cards, thank you so much for those who already do that. I really appreciate it. But in the meantime, I will love you and I'll leave you, and I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Take care, everybody.